Hey, how's it going? I'm Javier, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about budgeting. I'm going to explain to you what it is, why you need it, and how you can go about maybe creating your own budget, and just kind of the mindset that will help you in creating your budget. So let's start with what is a budget? A budget is an estimate of your income and also your expenses. That's really all it is. It's just a way for you to track both of those things. Why do we need a budget? There's a really awesome book it's probably my all-time favorite book. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. They give a great example of why you need a budget. I'm going to use that same example in my own version. Let's say you go on a 2-week long camping trip. Are you going to bring, this is for my musician friends, a guitar, an amplifier, and an iPad? Or are you going to bring food, water, sleeping bag, change of clothes? Which one are you going to bring on a 2-week long camping trip? The logical thing would be to bring the food and the water and all that, the necessities, the things that you need. So why do we need a budget? We need a budget to ensure that we have what we need for the journey. And when you apply that to life, the journey could be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years to retirement. Basically, the journey is for life. Life's journey, you got to ensure you have what you need. And finances, unfortunately, is part of it. So how you can use this information to apply it today. If you think of your income as a big pie, it'll help if you can separate that income into 2 categories. The first category is necessary expenses. What are necessary expenses? Rent, food, water, utilities, things that you have to pay. You don't have to pay your light bill, but the electricity helps the food stay cold in the fridge, so it kind of is a necessity. And then the other thing is desires. What are desires? Going to the movies, hanging out with your friends, going to the bar, in some cases going to the strip club. Desires are things that you can live without. So if you separate your income into 2 categories, necessary expenses and desires, that's going to help you quite a bit. Another way to put it is things that you need versus things that you want. So whenever you whenever you're spending money in your daily life, if you can just kind of make a mental note and say, is this a necessary expense or is this a desire? One thing about desires that is, I would say, is almost as true as gravity, is that your desires will always equal your income. They will always equal your income. In The Richest Man in Babylon, it kind of says that desires are like weeds that grow in the hearts of man. So your desires are going to keep growing. As you continue on in life, it's just weeds growing, desires are growing. It's up to you to cut those desires down and say, you know what, I really want this thing, but I don't really have the money right now. So as you start to make your budget, you're going to see the holes in the boat that are causing the leak and causing the sink to ship. You're going to see where you shouldn't be spending money. You're going to see areas where you should be spending money. I really hope that this helps. I'm going to end with this last kind of idea. What's the thing that a high income earner that's living paycheck to paycheck and a low income earner that's living paycheck to paycheck, they're both broke. So it doesn't matter how much money you make, whether it's $30,000 or $300,000. If your pocket is lean at the end of it, this is the diagram, and hit me up and I'll be happy to send this diagram. It kind of goes, this is your income, necessary expenses, desires, If you can limit these, you'll have way more money. This first cure, I'm gonna have to make a completely new, a whole different video explaining that. So if you want me to do that, I definitely will. Just reach out and I'd be happy to make that video explaining the first cure. So I hope this helps, and yeah, man, good luck. It's on you now.